What if I told you that the difference between where you are now and where you want to be is just one thing? And it's something you can control starting today. The 1%. They're not born with some special gift. They don't have magical advantages. No, the truth is much simpler. The 1% do one thing that 99% of people won't. They don't wait for the right time to act. They don't rely on bursts of motivation. They commit to showing up every single day. While most people are looking for shortcuts, the 1% are doing what it takes daily, even when it feels like nothing is happening. And that's the secret that no one talks about. Success isn't a one-time event. It's the daily decisions. It's the hours that no one sees. It's what you do when no one's watching. If you want to be part of that 1%, it starts with this: showing up, even when it's hard. And that's what we're talking about today. The difference between the 1% and everyone else isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's consistency. It's the ability to wake up and do what needs to be done, especially when they don't feel like it. That's the secret. See, the average person waits for motivation. The 1% builds systems. The average person scrolls, procrastinates, complains. The 1% sets the alarm, gets up, and executes. Not just on the days when it's easy, but especially on the days when it's hard. Because that's when it counts. Success doesn't show up overnight. It shows up after months, even years, of invisible work, of mornings no one clapped for, of workouts, study sessions, cold showers, early nights, and early risings. The things that look small, but stack up. That's the difference, the daily difference, and it's open to anyone who's willing to commit. Success isn't built in a single moment. It's built in thousands of unnoticed ones. One workout won't change your body. One productive day won't build your empire. But stack those days, stack those actions, you become unstoppable. This is the compound effect, the most underrated force in your life. Every small choice you make today is a vote for the future you. The 1% understands that. They know that greatness doesn't come from one massive leap. It comes from taking the right step, again and again, even when it feels like nothing's happening. While others chase instant results, the 1% fall in love with the process. They know the results will come, not because they're hoping, but because they're working. Every rep, every decision, every disciplined action is a brick, and brick by brick, they're building something the world can't ignore. And here's the truth: you can do the same. If you're waiting to feel like it, you've already lost. Motivation is a liar. It comes and goes like the weather. But the 1%? They don't wait for sunshine. They work through the storm. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. You won't always be inspired. You won't always feel strong. But that's exactly when your future is being decided. In the moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. That's when your habits either carry you forward or your excuses pull you back. You have to train yourself to act regardless of emotion. Show up when it's inconvenient. Push when it's painful. Execute when it's boring. Because the 1% don't want to do it every day. They've just made it non-negotiable. That's the difference. That's why they rise while others sleep. Win while others wish. Build while others break. Your dream life won't appear out of nowhere. It won't be handed to you because you wish for it or wait for the right moment. It will be the result of what you do every single day. The moments you decide to rise above the excuses, to push through when it's tough, and to stay consistent, even when you don't feel like it. The 1% don't wait for a breakthrough. They understand that their legacy is being built right now. Each decision, each small action is a step forward. Every day they're showing up, when it's easy and when it's hard. And you have the same power to build your legacy, the same opportunity to make today count. So here's the challenge. Will you continue to be a part of the 99% who dream without acting? Or will you commit to the 1% who do it daily, no matter what? The choice is yours. Your future self is waiting. When you hear the word success, you probably think about the big moments, the breakthrough, the huge deal, the grand achievement. But here's the truth. Success is actually built on small wins, the little victories that stack up over time. The 1% don't wait for the big moments to celebrate. They focus on the small wins every day. A productive morning, a workout completed, a goal checked off. It's not about winning the race all at once. It's about staying in the race, making progress, and winning consistently. Small wins compound. Each one gives you a boost of confidence, momentum, and energy to keep going. It's these tiny, seemingly insignificant actions that eventually lead to massive success. The 1% get this. They know that every single day is an opportunity to win. Even if the win is small, it still matters. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do it all at once. Just focus on today. Win the day. And those small wins will add up to a life of incredible success. Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. You've heard the truth. You've seen the path that the 1% take. But here's where the rubber meets the road. What will you do next? This moment is your choice. You can walk away, tell yourself the time isn't right, or you can take control of your future. The 1% didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect. They made a decision to start, a decision to commit, a decision to show up every single day, no matter what. Today, you have that same choice. You can decide to take action. You can decide that your success is worth the sacrifice, worth the effort, worth the grind. So, will you step into the 1%? Or will you stay where you are, stuck in the cycle of waiting? The choice is yours. But don't forget, the 1% are already taking action while you're still deciding. This is where the work begins. Right here, right now. You've heard the truth. You know what separates the 1% from the rest. You know what it takes. But knowing isn't enough. Action is what will change your life. And the time to start is now. So ask yourself, what is one thing you can do today to move closer to your goal? Don't wait for motivation to strike. Don't wait for the perfect time. That time is now. The 1% don't wait for some big break. They make their own breaks by showing up, doing the work, and trusting the process day in and day out. Commit to one small action today. Set the tone for tomorrow and the day after. Make a promise to yourself that you will do what most people won't. You'll show up, you'll work, you'll stay consistent. And when you do, you're one step closer to becoming the 1%.